2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Northbridge or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Hey, so on Friday after we finished work, later on in the day, doing a few things, and I needed to go to Swanbourne to pick up some stuff, final stuff for the swim I was doing.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought I'll get my son Ollie on the way to school and he can come with me. I'll just zip out and grab these some goggles and a few bits and pieces. And then
we know it was Cinnamon Scrolls. Keep going.
North Street Deli.
You saw by McDonald's to see your favourite drive-through car.
He's the best. We should have interviewed him. Well, I wanted to anyway. Anyway, we're coming down Stirling Highway back towards Fremantle. We're probably opposite Leighton Beach, if people can picture that. And the traffic was
not great
horrendous.
at the best of times because of the closure of the other bridge, the works they're doing on the other bridge.
Yeah.
And so, it's starting to back up already.
Yeah, Nat, it was absolutely horrendous. But we got to a point where I went, okay, there's the problem with the traffic. There's a car in the right-hand lane that's just parked, and there's a lady outside her car. She's on the phone. And you can see like some smoke coming out of the bonnet.
And she's like, I phoned her husband, this is the weirdest car park I've ever seen.
So everyone, was banked up or behind her.
Yeah, nightmare.
I said, Ollie, this is it, mate, and we go and help this lady. And he's like, what?
Hero.
And then I said, that's it. So I just chucked on the hazard lights and I stopped the car. As I got out, I stopped the car next to me and I just said, look, we're
here to help.
That's it. Get on this thing. So I just said to the lady, I said, hi there, we can help you. We can push the car off the road and we can get everything moving.
Then did you tell her who you were and show us some of your videos from your plane?
Of course, always. That's the way I start things off.
Yeah.
Then she was on. She goes, what would you like me to do? I said, just get in the car, make sure it's in neutral, and we'll just push you over to the curb. Because I could see on the side of the curb where it's kind of the entrance to Buckland Hill Estate.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Yes, it is, yeah.
And the curb going up wasn't one of those
it was like sort of
a block curb. It was sloped.
Yeah.
I go, we'll just push you, we'll aim for that. So,
like it's a driveway, essentially, yeah.
So she jumped in. Me and Ollie started pushing this lady. We probably had about 30 metres, so I was getting some really good momentum.
Yeah.
And she was pulling off to the side, goes straight up the curb, goes up the curb, and all I hear is this.
Oh no! What did you break?
I was like, oh no, that wasn't good. Anyway, I couldn't get the whole thing off the side off the road.
So you actually
it was about a metre of the arse of it hanging off the end. I didn't check the car before I started pushing it, and then afterwards, note to self, it had a kit on, the spoiler kit on it.
Yeah,
So it was really low to the bloody ground. And ripped 3/4 of the front bumper off on the ground.
What was the car?
It was a Falcon. It was an older model Falcon.
Like, one of the ones in the day. It would have done bog laps.
Yeah.
At least you can buy a new one. Oh, wait. No.
No. So I go to the front. She's still on the phone, and she's like, oh, what happened? And I went, oh, your bump. I would have said
nothing. What do you mean? No, nothing. That my son farted. So
anyway, we're going to go. So I said to Ollie, just run back and take our car off the road so we can get the traffic going.
And get our bumper and we'll...
On the front bumper, there's all these clip points.
Yes.
Black clip points along, and they were... hopefully.
Well, were they just popped out, or were they the fiberglass?
I don't know if they completely popped out or they've just snapped the whole way across, or 3/4 of the way across.
Like the stubs.
She's on the phone to her partner, whoever it was, telling, and she's describing the bumper, and I'm just sitting there going, I'm so sorry.
So it's now pretty much undrivable. Because that's going to drag along the ground, isn't it?
About that. Yeah. Well, I couldn't even push it back off the lawn to get it going again. I couldn't get the last bit up. And so then all we could do was kind of shrug my shoulders, and she was still speaking to someone.
So, see you later.
I'm so sorry. I didn't get a thank you, that's for sure.
Well, you know why? Because she needed help, and what you did was
make it worse.
You didn't get her where she needed to go, and you broke a car. And then you left.
So I jumped in the car and left.
And you know what? I bet she supports the Eagles too. I bet she's like, effing Dockers.
That was such a disaster.
Yeah.
We're just trying to do the right
heart was
thing.
in the right place.
Sometimes it's better not to help.
I saw the opportunity, tried to be a hero, and absolutely cooked it.
Okay, these would be fun to hear if we speak to people about helping, but
not really helping.
Helping, but you went to go help, but your help
didn't help.
Ended worse than the situation they were in.
Hello, Katie.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. What happened? I know you're a helpful person, Katie, but when was it really not that great?
Well, I was. It was many, many years ago. I used to be a prawn fisherman up in the Gulf of Carpentaria.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Do you like prawns?
no.
Like, do you eat prawns a lot now because of your history with
I
prawns?
love seafood.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, great.
I never got sick of them.
Yeah, well, they're prawns.
Even though most of the other deckhands call them the cockroaches of the sea.
That's how Natalie sees them. She does not
Yeah,
like
not a big fan.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
So me and the other female deckhand, we went out to the pub and she was quite drunk. And so when we walked out about midnight or 11 o'clock, whenever it closed, when we got out there, she was very attractive. And so we got out and she looked around and she's going, oh, my God, I'm scared. So I said, it's fine, because I was really strong and, thought I could take on the world.
Yeah.
And I said, it's okay, got you. It's all good. So I put my arm around her shoulders and I lead her towards the sort of walkway, and I trip on the curb and smack her head into the wall.
So in trying to protect her, you gave her a head
What
injury.
did it do to her pretty face?
It just bled a little bit. It wasn't that bad. Like, she didn't need stitches or anything. But then, consequently, because she had blood all over, all the guys come running towards us.
Yes.
It completely defeated the purpose.
Yes, had the
of
opposite
them all away
effect.
from her.
Trying to protect her.
Did the opposite.
Oh, Katie.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, your heart was in the right place.
Yeah, I wonder if one of us normal people that aren't, the supermodels, we fell and did that to our head if people would rush to us.
no one
The
ever.
guys would rush to us.
Rush away.
Okay, blood rule.
Thanks, Katie. Lee is in Falcon. Hello.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey, good Lee.
When did you try and help, but it ended badly?
Working up in Port Hedland at the wharf, and my friend and I being also nice, and this guy's fishing, and he said, can you guys take a photo for me? Sure. So my friend grabbed his phone, sets him up, does a beautiful couple of shots at sunset,
Yep.
Yeah.
and she goes to hand the phone back.
Oh, no.
And who knows what went wrong, but it hit the back of his hand or something and plopped straight into the water
So,
off the wall.
Yeah.
And we're like, shit, like...
Yeah.
Right, so we ran downstairs to have a look. Of course, the water there is probably about 20 metres deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So you put your hand in, just trying to fish it out.
we're just like stunned and couldn't do anything about it. We go, shit, is it an insured? He goes, nah, how old is it? Oh, 2 days old.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's still the time when if you just drop it and get a slight scratch on there, you're like, you can't see anything else.
$1,800 iPhone, pop into the water. So we walked back to the hotel and we're just like, what just happened? To like, what the hell was that?
You were trying to help Diane take that photo,
Here's
but
the deal.
how did you leave it?
Yeah.
Because mine was really awkward.
Well, the
I
thing
had to
is,
get-
We just had to go.
Yeah.
What can you do? I thought, he's an engineer. He's got plenty of money to worry about it.
But also, I mean, partly his responsibility for not taking the phone. It's not like you threw it at him.
No,
like,
I know, but like it is.
it's not all Leah's
I
fault.
would think that I personally would go, oh my God, I think I have to give this person money because I just got rid of their very expensive device. That's what I would think.
Yeah,
But sometimes you just walk away. Just don't think and walk away.
I was
We were
thinking.
just stunned, like, what do you do? Like, oh, okay, sorry.
You know what? You
Yeah,
take,
that's-
you know what you do?
I don't know.
You take your SIM card out of your iPhone and you hand it
I mean,
over.
hopefully the photo got uploaded to the cloud, so at least you can see, see the amazing photos
But
you
it is
do.
a fair way up there.
Oh, thanks, Leah. Sian's in Piara Waters. Hello, Sian.
Hi, Sean.
We're coming down to your Thirsty Camel drive-through on
know.
Friday, Sian.
Oh, amazing.
Come
I
through
know.
and I'll sell you a bag of pork crackle.
Okay, so what's your story?
So my boyfriend collects expensive Nike sneakers, and I thought I'd clean them for him, and ended up finding a few $1,000s worth of
No.
limited edition sneakers.
Yeah.
What did you
Mate,
do to them, Sean?
Sure,
We spoke
firstly,
about sneak.
I bought a
we all know
sneaker cleaner, right?
Yeah.
Just the
yes,
other
you
day.
did tell us.
And the lady at Harvey Norman said to me, "You'll never use it." And I used it that day, and I've used it ever since. And it's certain tips and stuff. You have to use certain things for suede, canvas, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and you didn't. So what happened?
No, so I normally clean my own shoes with a bit of gumption and some nappy sand, and thought I'd do the same for him. Just saw all his sneakers lined up, and they're a little bit worn, and but he had a pair that have the neon scratchy paper that you used to get as a kid, like that.
Yep.
And scrubbed all that off the tick and everything, exposed the limited exhibition designs.
Did you know at the time that you had done what you had done, or at the end did you think it was a good job, and then he came home and went, "What have you done?"
Well, I put them out in the sun to dry, and all the suede is gone crispy the next morning.
Of course, because you've got all the waxy sort of stuff out of there. Oh, my mum did this with a pair of Oakley frog skin.
Yeah.
Back in the day, right?
Yep,
so they were the classic pair, clear frame, purple iridium lens.
Yeah. Oh, Nathan. Big
That
time.
was so cool. And then they got a slight scratch on them, and I was just dark because they were all about the iridium lens. It was all about that, Sean.
And they would have cost you a fortune.
$70. And I worked the surf shack, so I got them for 40. So that's why I had 10 pairs. Anyway, Mum had said to me, "I fixed your iridium," and I went, "Oh, sorry, Oakley can't fix the iridium."
Yeah.
Like that can't, and I was like so eager to see. She told me on the way home from school. And I was so eager to see what she did. She did what she did with her shoes.
Bit of gumption.
She got rid of all the iridium.
Just
Well,
clear
fix it.
lenses.
And then she was all, ta-da!
Yeah, you're welcome, Nathan.
Mate.
Don't be so ungrateful.
Oh, I
Thank
get
you,
it.
Sean.
I get it.
Angela's in Merriwa. Hello.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good,
Hey, good,
Ange. Okay, when did you try to help out but didn't?
So I had gone to the doctor and had my birthmark cut out of my head and just arrived home and heard an accident just down the road. So I ran off down to the accident to go and see if I could render any help.
Yeah.
And still obviously adrenaline driven because of having this thing cut out of my head. And as I got to the accident, I was talking to the one person in the car. It's okay, we're all right, we'll get you out. And I literally dropped to my knees and passed out because the adrenaline had worn off.
Oh, so then they had to help you.
They then had to try and get out of their car with me hanging on their door and help me and work out where I had come from because I was just some random woman who'd come up to their car.
And passed out. Oh, Ange,
I'm here to help.
you're a major liability in a crisis, Angela.
You don't know where she's from or anything, so you just chuck her in the back. You're weekend at Bernie's for the rest of the day with her with that one.
A random unconscious
I do have
woman.
to say, though, all these stories should not stop us all helping
That's
people
right.
out.
That's
No.
right.
Yeah, this old bloke on the bridge, there's a bridge over 7th Ave in Mainland
Yes,
the other day.
yeah.
He had a walker, and then and so he was there, and then the railing was probably a metre away from the walker, so he was there trying to stretch between the walker and thing to go, and people just driving past, and no one was stopping to help him, and I stopped and helped him, and anyway. What happened?
You pushed him over the bridge.
But you know what? At least I got him up there. Top for him to fall.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Shenton Park or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Some sad news over the weekend.
Well, I mean, in Australia, think about it, like if there was a
They're great
Vegemite, if there was
constants.
Vegemite and peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
There's the 2 choices. Here there was Neighbours and there was this. Home and Away. Now, some people watched them both.
Home and Away's not going anywhere.
But
Just so you know.
Neighbours started
That's not
earlier
the
than
news.
Home and Away,
Yes.
but Neighbours has fallen off the radar like 20 years ago. It fell off the radar.
Who cares about it? So this is the thing. Lynn McGranger, a.k.a. Irene, 33 years on that show, and now she's walking away.
She's stepping down.
And it's amazing because
She's in her 70s,
started,
by the
Can't
way.
believe that.
She started because a lot of people put your character on you. Right?
Yes.
So whoever you're playing. She started as an alcoholic that was abusing
Yes.
her kids. And then at the end,
And came
she's
good,
like
redemption
the
arc.
guru at the diner.
Yeah.
Is this on or off the screen?
Is this on the screen?
Who can tell the
Off
difference?
the screen, I don't know how many kids she beat.
It's amazing,
There are
isn't it?
rumours.
She is just one of those beloved characters now that's entrenched in that show, like Alf is, you
Yep,
know.
yep, yep.
And for her to say, you know what, I think I want to have a bit of a break and enjoy my retirement. You can't begrudge her that. But also, how are we going to go on?
I know, yeah. I mean, this is the thing. And she says that now she uses some of the lines. Because when you speak to Lynn, if you heard her on our show,
Yeah.
Irene's a bit more Aussie and rougher
Yes.
guts.
Yep.
Whereas Lynn's actually quite proper, you know. And she says that now she uses some of the words that Lynn, that
It's
Irene
crossed
uses.
over,
She
yeah.
goes, it's all merged together. But I want to talk about the 33 years, right? Because we've been talking about it lately, just with people here and there about.
Yeah, Mark Beretta's done 30
Yes,
and Sue and Rick have done 40. 40. There are people really and we've done 22.
And I've said to actually Sue and Rick, I said to them, I cannot foresee a future where I see a future where they're going to do something with long service leave, because I don't come across many people that stay somewhere for more than 3 years. And we're talking about the same industry. We're talking about the same company. Us doing this.
Or the same position.
The same chair.
Yeah.
We're in the same GPS system. Around 12 people here at Nova currently have been 10 years or plus. And that's huge for one workplace.
Yes, we're
how
not
many
a
people
massive...
got working here?
50 apparently is capped out.
And several of those are casual, so our Supernova team. Okay. So, it probably brings it down to about 40.
Yeah. So that's a huge number. And I just don't think that it happens anymore, because we used to see a lot of chopping on your resume as an employer, looking at it like you can't stay at a job and you're not loyal. But now it's seen as a collection of
your career
skills.
building. You're building towards something bigger, Yeah,
I was reading something recently, and they were encouraging.
You're very emotional about it, Sean.
What have you got in your throat? Oh.
It was kind of encouraging you to get out of your workplace and go and work at other things, other joints, because it was saying that if you left your workplace from one workplace to the next, you're more valuable at another workplace when somebody's trying to court you or you go for another job.
Yes.
It's between 10 and 15% on annum if you were to leave your business, your current employment, and go to another place. That's what you're going for. And if you do that over time, you're going to make a heap more money.
Rather than stay where you are and hope for a pay rise. Is that what
because you only get the minimum every time, CPI.
Think about the contracts in football now. You said someone can sign a 15-year contract and they can be released in 2. But
I just read out the guy from GWS this morning. That's another team coming at him, so he's going to stay at GWS. But if he moves from contract to contract, he's going to make heaps more money.
Yeah, we want to talk about this, right? We want to see how many people have been at their job, the same workplace, for 10 and plus years. Okay, because I reckon that
have you qualified for the long service leave?
I don't think they're going to need it later. Long service leave will be a year and a half. You'll be considered the village elder.
Long service leave, instead of 10 years, it's 10 months.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Look at them, hey? Have you been at your workplace in the same job for a really long time, 10 years, 20 years?
Yep. Hi, Candice.
Hi guys, how are you?
Great, Candice.
Good, Candice.
We'd love to know, where you've worked and how long it is. Go.
Okay, so I work at the amazing Brown's Dairy.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Milking cows?
I do.
Brown cows.
And I have been there for almost 12 years in June.
Oh.
Yes.
And I have actually had been there when I've had both of my children.
Oh.
And I'm currently in my 7th role at the company.
Wow.
Yeah, so
when you had your children, did you choose not to breastfeed and just use the Brown's milk?
Absolutely.
Experiment. This is amazing.
So, Candice, what you're saying is you're working your way up in the Brown's Dairy world?
Yeah.
Yes. So I guess the best thing is internal movement.
Yes.
So, when something comes up that's a really great opportunity, I think I'll always take it, especially if it improves my knowledge in the industry within FMCG.
Yeah.
But also challenges you as well, and also working with lots of different people. So, being able to internally move, I just wouldn't have it any other way.
That's huge.
It's just the most amazing company.
It's interesting, Candice, that you say that, being able to move internally, which is fantastic. A lot of the times people forget how skilled you are. When a job comes up in your company, you miss out to someone else coming in. Therefore, a lot of people have to move to get those other positions. But that's amazing.
But that happens here, though, because we get such amazing people working here, and then over Eastern States, they poach them, and we're like, we train them.
On that, Candice, has Harvey Fresh tried to poach you?
No.
I
have not been headhunted,
Yep.
and I wouldn't have it any other way with any other company. There's nowhere that I would rather be.
And strong bones.
And
I've got a
strong
question.
bones, calcium, but yeah.
And they're all listening.
I've got a
to the
question.
other thing.
Is there anybody, to your knowledge, that works at Brown's who is lactose intolerant?
Oh, yes, I'm lactose intolerant.
To your knowledge, it's you.
But lucky we have plenty of lactose-free milk.
There we go.
So.
They think of everything.
Cubicles are very busy now.
And, you're so funny. Well done. Congratulations. It's a great achievement. Kevin's in Padbury. Morning, Kevin.
G'day, how you going?
Good. Have you worked at one place for a really long time?
Yeah, coming up 25 years, this one.
Wow.
Wait there.
What are you doing? Where are you, Kev?
Well, I'm in sales, mate.
Yep. Door-to-door vacuums? What?
No. I'm in the food service industry.
Wow,
Okay, one business.
that must have changed in 25 years. That's insane.
I've been in it over 43 years this year in sales.
Yes.
And I had 10 and 10 with two other companies. There's 25 with this one.
So 40 years, your first products would have been like cans of dripping and things like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I am.
So, Kevin, you must...
That age group, mate.
You must work for a national company then, because a lot of the businesses that were set...
I work for a West Australian-owned company.
That's fantastic.
Shut up, Sean.
Very proud.
Yeah.
I know this industry well.
I'll mention their name, mate. I'll mention their name. They're called Superstock Food Services.
Oh.
What do they sell? Like when you're...
We sell mainly to... bakeries was the first lot, but we sell to restaurants, cafes. We got the prisons. We've got the hospital.
But what is that? What's the food?
Well, we've got about 7,000 lines.
Right.
Yeah.
Like what?
So we do all bakery lines, like all your flours or your stuff like that, and we do all the frozen things like chips and chicken.
We're confused because you've been going since the birth of time, and we talk about food here all the time, and apparently
have
you've
20
got,
kilos
you've got
of frozen
7,000 products, and we've never seen them, so I'm just confused.
By seen them, you mean dropped in, Nathan?
Well, Sean,
I'm hearing you.
Not a problem.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's amazing. So do you love the company as much as you did the first
I've been
day?
there for a long time. I'm very loyal.
Yeah.
Coming from my age group, I believe loyalty is the most important thing in any job.
Yeah.
If you want to sustain and keep going, you've got to be loyal.
You know what?
If you're not loyal,
Yep.
you'll move on.
Yeah, if a company backs you in, and that's what when Nat and I first started many years ago, no one listened here, and our company backed us in because really it's but a lot of the times in media people don't have a long career anymore because they look at ratings and there's knee-jerk reactions.
Yeah, definitely not.
Straight away. So we were lucky as well. So well done, mate.
Well done,
Looking
Kev.
forward to you bringing all the stuff over.
Pretty good, no?
From everything.
Just 30 kilos of flour.
Oh,
there you
that's
go. Anna's in Alkmaar. Hello.
Hello, how you going?
Hi,
Right, Anna, have you worked in one job for a really long time?
No, I haven't, but my mum has.
Oh, okay. What's she done?
Yeah. So she's been working at Parliament House in the kitchen for over 30 years now.
That means when I went there that time and we had chicken sandwich and my mate had a steak sandwich, your mum probably made it.
Potentially, yeah.
So
That's awesome, Anna.
So she's seen a lot of premiers, a lot of politicians in her time, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. A lot of everybody, really. There's a lot of people who go through the kitchen, even the visitors and things like that.
Oh, really?
So on occasion I've gone through there, but more so when I was younger. But yeah, she's been there the whole time, and last year she got 30 years worth of recognition, and all the different parties gave her a little gift, which was lovely.
Oh, that's lovely.
Has it always been a full-time role there, or was it like a voluntary thing to begin with, Anna?
No. Yeah, she's full-time, so she's a cook, and there's a full-time roster of chefs and cooks and all the likes, and then I do have some casual people, but yeah, she's been there full-time since I was 5 years old.
Right, so I know some people that work in the catering industry, and even from working one wedding, they find out all the secrets and stuff that's happening at that wedding because people talk in front of them, not true.
True.
So has your mum, without breaking any confidences, has she heard some stuff?
Some political
Does she hear like the lowdown?
I honestly don't think she pays too much attention to them.
No, that means she knows everything.
She's just chopping up potatoes.
No,
And they can't let her go.
Concerned about getting their cheap lunch, and she's just making sure that there's enough food.
No. I reckon your mum has enough on everyone to take them all down.
It's amazing that. So she's literally worked in the same job. So there's no working your way up in that kind of gig, is there?
Well, I mean, she could have gone to head chef and things like that, but she's been happy, So
it's amazing, isn't it?
Career's kind of spanned through mine and my sister's childhoods, and she gets plenty of annual leave and long service to look after her grandkids now. So, they've looked after her. So she's, like the gentleman before me said, loyalty.
Yeah. And the important thing for us in our scenario is there's no other option.
Yes.
That's the important thing.
Lack of viable options. Thanks so much, Anna.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
So, Sam, who works here. Hi, Sam.
Morning.
Sam.
That's all our socials for us.
Amazing.
Sam went on a wonderful trip on the weekend. Where'd you go, Sam?
I went to Melbourne.
It's basically the gay pilgrimage.
Yes.
That everyone must go to. I didn't get that in the package.
So you could have done this here, in fact, but you chose not to. You chose to go to Melbourne to do it. What did you go for?
I went for Kylie Minogue, and I chose to do it in Melbourne because the tickets were just as expensive there, so might as well fly over.
So we got a review last week off of the kid that was doing work experience.
Yes.
All right. So we got, and he could not say one thing wrong.
He couldn't, no.
Now I feel like I'm probably the voice of reason here with the brainwashed people that have to like Kylie, which is one of you. And I saw her on TV and I went, that's just a woman not dancing as well as she did back in the past in front of a big screen.
But also there was articles that said it was Paul. So Nathan, you asked Jack who went to there and he was like, oh, mate, it was amazing.
No, she saves the world.
Yep.
She is everything. So Sam, you've got darkness in you. Okay.
But look, I am too a believer that she saves the world and does everything.
No, she doesn't save the world.
I think she was incredible. She played all her greatest hits. The crowd was insane as well. There was a drag queen behind me. I could smell the crispy wig.
Amazing.
So was that a negative part?
No, that adds to the experience.
Depends who you ask. And all the mums there were having fun, the gays as well.
Did you wear a special outfit like our boss did to Luke Combs, where he wore his
Oh no, you wouldn't. No, sorry, no, I'm not that gay.
Like you own a bright yellow clutch.
All right, you got me. You got me.
Sam, the staging and stuff like that, I think some of the stuff we read was saying it was pretty, pretty amateur.
Compared to other concerts of that ilk.
Well, it was, it was all like big digital screens and stuff, and the visuals were amazing.
And you did say, he goes, well, no, she came down from the roof and said, but everyone does. They come from the roof, they come up on the stage. That's not a thing anymore.
I thought because there was a lot of errors in her music, like the disco era, the blah blah era.
I meant errors.
No, not errors.
not mistakes.
Like Taylor Swift era tour.
Yeah.
Like if they had more practical sets, they just wouldn't. They'd need too much because she went from like Locomotion to like early thousands.
And everything in between.
What did she have on you? There has to be something negative. Something.
Okay, this is going to sound crazy, but so there was one scene that was happening up on the big screen, and I genuinely started screaming because I thought for some reason she was bringing out Nicole Kidman.
Why?
But it was just Kylie.
What?
She looked exactly like Nicole Kidman.
So wait, you thought that Nicole Kidman, Kylie wasn't on stage and Nicole Kidman was coming out?
Yeah.
Why would Nicole Kidman come out?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But it looked exactly like her on the screen. So I think over the years they've been seeing the same.
They melded into the same person.
We're in Moulin Rouge together.
The same fillers.
Green Fairy.
But no. Anyway, that was it. But
they've both done a duet with Robbie Williams, so they've got that in common.
So wait, wait. Your bad thing about Kylie's concert was
you thought Nicole
Kidman was going to be there and she wasn't.
Yeah, and then I was bitterly disappointed when she didn't come out.
Okay.
This is why you
great review.
Never trust a gay person's opinion.
Can't trust them
on Kylie Minogue.
No.
Go Kylie.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Morley or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.